get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Sidney Chu starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Valentin is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Crowell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Chu is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
To the plate now, Booker Barnett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts popped him up. Murray is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Vila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Barnett, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In there, 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in, Derek Saul, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
That is 7. The catcher, number 10.
Standing in now, Buster Gleason, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Aliens are out on top 2-0. Lewis Smallwood, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Butler.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Dave Kaiser.
So striding forward now, Dave Kaiser. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Ray Valentine.
Into the box now, Ray Valentin, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Striding in, Yusniel Moreno. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. He's set. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 1-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Thomas Hernandez, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
0-1.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Velasquez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the 2nd now, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Barry Oliver. Now here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Andreas Castilla.
At the plate, Andreas Castilla. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Valentin is there. 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
now batting, the left fielder, Johnny Crowell.
At the plate now, Johnny Crowell. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now a throw over, back in standing. And again a throw, runner back safely. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Ball 2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ray Marquez.
Ray Marquez.
Here it comes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It was laid off and the count runs full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Dan Murray, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Steve.
Digging in to try it again,
Butler.
Steve Butler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Kaiser, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding into the box, Booker Barnett. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just inside. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Vila. He drew a walk his first time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Well, count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kaiser is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Ray Valentin. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Valentin.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Valentin, 30 years of age. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The 1-2. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Gleason. The throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, Yusniel Moreno. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, David Kwan. Fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So now to the plate, Thomas Hernandez. 1-0 the count. Runners on first with one down. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Popped him up. Oliver is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready now, Samuel Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. Two out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We played 3 full, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Derek Saul.
The third baseman, Derek Saul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in, Buster Gleason comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Barry Oliver, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Andreas Castilla. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Velasquez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. So digging in now, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Johnny Crowell. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two pitch is fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
This one's down to third. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the Red Sox DH, Ray Marquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Ray Marquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Driven to right field and deep. A ball that's carrying almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Dan Murray. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Murray, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Butler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And it's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Stepping in now, Dave Kaiser. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Next for the Red Sox.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Ray Valentin, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count even now at 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Powell's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Red Sox on top, 4-3. Standing in, Booker Barnett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Booker Barnett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Velasquez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now that
striding forward now is the DH, Sean Vila. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Vila brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yusniel Moreno.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that's the first out. In now, David Kwan.
David Kwan.
The pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Into the box now, Thomas Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Giuseppe Batista takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Giuseppe Batista.
Leading off the inning, Derek Saul, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
For the A's, the third baseman, Derek Saul.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now batting, Buster Gleason. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. 1 there. On to first. The double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stevie Adkins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Stevie Adkins.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Samuel Velasquez.
The left fielder, Samuel.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Now at the plate, Ray Marquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Dan Murray, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box now, Steve Butler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Abe Hanna will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Leading off the inning, Andreas Castilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and no strikes. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
1 strike.
From the stretch.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Johnny Powell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Booker Barnett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Scooped up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Devin Rodriguez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Settling in now, Jeff Pitts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Sean Vila, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now batting. Third baseman.
To the plate now, Derek Saul, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Buster Gleason. First pitch coming. Here it is. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Barry Oliver will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out to right field. Valentin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Barry Oliver. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. The Aliens on top 9-4. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ray Valentin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
82.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Yusniel Moreno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Soft grounder left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, David Kwong. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 9-4. Andres Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Andres.
Now at the plate, Andreas Castilla.
Leading off for the Aliens, the second baseman, Andreas.
Here it comes.
Castilla.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Rosa has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Too high, 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny Crowell.
Digging in once again, Johnny Crowell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Booker Barnett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Valentin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Aliens lead this one 10-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Thomas Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Samuel Velasquez. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, The designated
Striding
hitter.
in for Boston, Ray Marquez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Again, a 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Will Studer comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Valentin is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Derek Saul. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
And it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Buster Gleason. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hernandez will put this one away and the side is retired. Striding in to start the ninth,
Leading off
Dan
for the
Murray,
Red Sox,
and they'll need him to get something
third
going
baseman,
here.
Dan Murray.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
One strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Steve Butler waits on deck. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now back, second baseman, Steve Butler.
Stepping in now, Steve Butler hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now to the plate, Dave Kaiser. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Ray Valentin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-4 the final in this game. The Aliens jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Stevie Atkins gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.